Hi, geology class. Well, I hope everyone's doing well, doing okay. We're living in kind of interesting times here under quarantine or social distancing or whatever we need to do. I hope that we're all taking this seriously. I'm taking this seriously, and I hope you are too. I don't think there's any reason to panic in terms of, the likelihood of us, of anybody getting seriously ill is small, but we do want to do our part to make sure that we're not spreading disease, especially to vulnerable populations, people that are immune compromised or older. We want to be responsible citizens. So take it seriously. Try to limit your contact with other folks and avoid large crowds, and study geology. Right, that gives us a lot of time to really focus on this and your other classes. So up here, I've put the sort of the main changes that'll happen for this course. There's not going to be a whole lot of changes. We will mostly be doing the same kinds of things that we did before. You'll still watch videos. You'll still do the textbook readings, and you'll still take the online quizzes. I'll put up some additional materials as well, though. So everything will be on World Class, of course, so you're used to going there to get all your stuff. So we can think of the rest of the semester in terms of weeks. Right? Each week is going to be kind of its own standalone thing. So each Monday, I'll have new assignments up there and new materials. So you'll still, read the textbook chapter, watch the video, and take the quiz. But I'll probably have some additional videos, kind of the stuff like we do in class, face-to-face. I'll give you some more information, maybe do some case studies, talk about some things in more detail, and then I'll give you sort of an assignment that'll take the place of that in-class assignment. So the new stuff will be up Monday, new videos, new assignments. By Friday, those will be due. So each week, you'll get something new, you'll do an assignment, upload it to World Class, and then the next Monday we'll do the thing all over again. On the next slide, I have the outline of the activities and the topics that we're going to cover. It's similar to the original syllabus. We're still going pretty much in order. I will have office hours. So again, as you see up here, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9 to 11 in the morning, I'll be here in my basement in front of the webcam. So all you have to do if you want to contact me with your computer, you have your webcam and or audio, just click that link up there or put that link in your browser, so regis.zoom.us/those numbers and letters. And then we should just pop up and we should be able to talk to each other. I'm going to run some tests on this later today, so hopefully we'll get everything working. Additionally, I'll set aside time each weekday to answer student emails. So if you have a question, make sure to get it sent to me by 1 o'clock that day, and I'm going to check emails and answer student emails from 1 to 2 every day. So if you get it to me by 1 o'clock, you'll have an answer by that same day, that afternoon. Those are the main changes. We're going to just do everything asynchronously online, and hopefully we'll have a pretty good semester. So on the next slide, I'm going to show you the order topics that we're going to cover. Okay, so here's the schedule for the rest of the semester. I'm assuming that we're not coming back at the end of the semester. If it turns out that we are, we'll adjust accordingly, and maybe we'll do some stuff face-to-face. But otherwise, here's what we can do for the rest of the semester to finish the course. So this week, we're here March 16th to 20th. Basically, I just want you to make sure you're caught up with the running water stuff, everything that we've done so far. So make sure you've read chapter 11 in the textbook. That's the section on water. Make sure you've watched the video number 9, the running water video, and take the online quiz. So make sure to finish that. Drawing with my mouse is really interesting. Anyway, make sure you finish that for next week. Then starting next week, March 23rd, I'll have some new materials out there for the Atchafalaya River case study. So make sure you've read Atchafalaya by, there's a misspelling on there, sorry. It's Atchafalaya with a T. Make sure you've read Atchafalaya by John McPhee. And I'll have an extra video that'll walk you through some of the stuff that McPhee wrote about in that section, and then introduces an assignment. So there'll be an Atchafalaya worksheet some questions and activities to kind of work through. So make sure, again, by Friday the 27th, you've turned in all of that stuff. The following week, we will still have our second exam. So March 30th, I'll have the exam up. It'll be a take-home format. So there'll be some landform identification stuff. There'll be some sort of open-ended questions and some diagrams. That's all open note, open book. You can use whatever resources. I'll ask you in the exam to cite any resources that you use. But make sure, again, to have that turned in by the end of that week. And that covers all the topics since the last exam, right? So geologic time, relative dating, radiometric dating. So review your notes, review the old videos, the old slides, and so on, and then we'll have that exam. April 6th to 10th, that week, we're going to talk about coastlines. So there'll be a new video up, coastlines, and there'll be a new online quiz. Those aren't up just yet because I didn't have them up at the beginning of the semester, but I'll work on those soon. And there'll be another video here that'll introduce this shape of deltas activity. So we'll talk about, if we look at some satellite imagery of coastlines and deltas, what does that tell us about some of the geologic processes? So that'll be another activity there. The following week, the week of April 13th, we'll talk about deserts and wind. There's a few short videos there that'll introduce us to sort of wind processes, what's special about deserts, and then there'll be another activity about deserts of the world. And then the last topic we'll cover is glaciers, the week of April 20th. Read the textbook chapter, watch the video, and take the quiz. And then finally, the final week of the semester, April 27th to 30th, that's the final exam week. I'll put up a review video just to really quickly go over the stuff that we've covered, and then there'll be another take-home exam for the final exam. So anyway, that's where we're headed. Everybody, be well. Get in touch with me if you have any concerns or questions, and I think we're actually in a pretty good position to finish out the semester.